to True Crime and Murder Mysteries Unleashed. Today's video, the whole West family is involved. CPS, Kern County corruption. We already know that the adoptive parents are huge liars and suspects in what happened to the boys. Let's zoom out and take a look at other additional scenarios. So I came across a comment on YouTube last night that said, just saw this from another YouTuber called Analyzing Life. She said she got an email that said Jacqueline and Trezell's parents work for Kern County CPS. That's Child Protective Services. Trezell was receiving $7,000 a month for the kids. So after reading this, I went to the channel called Analyzing Life to see for myself. Here's the email. It's actually an email from the biological mom's father. It reads, received from Bio Granddad. He said I could share. She's not interested in the physical deal. The reason why my family thinks my daughter was duped out of her kids is because the parents of Jacqueline and Trezell work for Kern County CPS. That's how they were approved in such a quick way, when in fact any of them shouldn't have been approved. They seen my daughter coming a mile away. They were receiving roughly $7,000 a month for kids they've abstracted from the system. This is being looked into as we speak. I guarantee you something is shady concerning these Kern County idiots. I am wondering how many other people has been framed by these people. Here's another comment I ran across on YouTube. It says, biological parents never authorize any adoption process. In fact, biological parents have been blocked from court-ordered visits by adoptive parents due to a CPS physical abuse case being called on the adoptive parents. The CPS case was fraudulently falsified and closed due to an inside job by the adoptive parent's mother-in-law, who works for CPS, who clearly failed the child and the entire family's safety by purposely and knowingly tampering with evidence. So if both parents of Jacqueline and Trezell work for CPS, that would explain why Jacqueline and Trezell adopted those boys so easy with no job and no legitimate screening. I ran across a really interesting article. The title says, Bakerfield's resident protests alleged corruption in Kern County Child Protective Services. And this was November 18, 2016. The article says, Bakersfield residents marched and protested against Child Protective Services in Kern County Friday. Protesters claim there was corruption in the agency that needs to be brought to light. The protest took place at the Liberty Bell at the downtown Bakersfield courthouse. Organizers said they want to raise awareness to ongoing corruption, including Kids for Cash, a program where a foster family takes a child from CPS in exchange for federal title funding. Now, when I go to try to watch the video, I can't. It says the media could not be loaded, either because of the server or network failed, or because the format is not supported. So what does that tell you? This county is trying to cover up things. So I'm willing to bet Kern County had this video taken down. Here's a clip from Slim Hoffa's YouTube. This is a video of Trezell's mom.
Where the blue car at? Since you ain't seen them, you gave it to them.
Who was driving the red truck the other day? Y'all
Right,
took the shit out the backyard. We got the videos. We was sitting out here when y'all was.
It ain't gonna be no peace until we find them boys. I don't give a damn. Y'all gonna be sleepless nights like we are. Because we need our nephews. We have sleepless nights, y'all gonna have it. And I don't give a fuck who wanna see me. Y'all can record all damn day. But y'all know y'all guilty of the shit. Because y'all just sitting behind them fucking door.
Hey, what the Bible say? It will be revealed, right? The dark comes to the light. Watch it. It's coming to the light.
They Muslim.
Every bit of it is
They're
coming to the light.
Muslim. They're Muslim.
Blue car going.
They believe in
They got the van in New York.
Messiah on that
If
shit.
you want to be Muslim, and also in the Bible it states there is no other God but
She
Him,
wanna
for
talk.
He is a jealous
Oh
God.
yeah, she ready to talk. Don't touch that gate. Don't do nothing. Just, alright? I ain't got no warrants, no nothing. Baby, let them come.
We have a right to
Freedom of speech. Right of speech, freedom of speech.
We have a right to exercise our
That's
personal
our
rights.
constitutional. Our constitutional. Not if you under investigation. No, you
I'm
don't.
not under investigation.
Your whole family
Or if you're an
is due
accessory
to your
to a
son.
crime.
Your whole family is due to your son.
So they dropped the boys off to you?
Right,
They're an accessory.
They dropped 4 boys off. Why you didn't ask where the other 2 was at?
right, exactly.
But that's your son.
You're considered an accessory to the crime. You're tampering with
If
evidence.
you record me, they got a whole camera right here. I don't care. Like I said, ain't no fear in my heart. If you man about it and you woman about it, come out here and help us. But y'all not even out here helping us. Y'all want to just be behind the gate talking shit, recording us. But y'all not out here helping us. Oh, he's not here. But it's supposed to be y'all grandkids y'all adopted, right? That's how we know y'all didn't accept them. That's why they missing.
And you know what?
Everybody say y'all don't accept.
Why they didn't adopt the other kids, but they adopted the boys?
And you know what? Coming from an adoption
What's going on?
Don't fucking play with me. This my hood, nigga. Why you playing? You barely just got in this hood. This is my hood. Being born and raised in this motherfucker.
She gonna come back out in probably like 5 minutes.
So if Jacqueline and Jacqueline's mom and Trezell's mom all have foster kids and adopted kids in and out, how do we know it wasn't other kids missing that they might have sold? You know, that just went unheard of. But it just so happened that these 2 boys got more support than what they thought it would get. I believe they were selling those boys for money because that's all they care about. I did a little research on Kern County CPS and took a quick look at their reviews. And one of the second reviews I saw said, it says 1 year ago, it says, they steal your kids and sell them. It's so wrong. Here's an article I ran across about CPS. It says, children are being ripped from their loving families by CPS without warrants, without court orders, without probable cause, where no imminent danger exists. These children are being placed in foster care with pedophiles, rapists, substance abusers, having records for assault, then placed up for adoption to strangers, avoiding family members for possible placement as they only get federal bonuses if they adopt these children out to strangers. 80,000 for children who do not have a disability or handicap, and 140,000 if CPS can get them diagnosed with a condition they often do not have by one or more of their in-pocket doctors as having a condition as ADHD, ADD, bipolar, Tourette's, anxiety, etc. Here's a piece from an article I read when I googled benefits of adoption versus foster. It says foster adoption will involve few, if any, costs to the family. As a foster parent, you will receive a check each month to cover the cost of caring for the child, and the child will also receive medical assistance. If you adopt that child, you will continue to receive financial and medical assistance. Another person explained that the advantage for the adoptive parents to adopt the boys is that the CPS doesn't do the mandatory checkups if adopted. They still get the money from the state. They do the checkups for the foster kids. Once adopted, those required checkups stop. So once they get adopted, the required checkups stop. So that might have been all a part of the adoptive parents' plan. I ran across an article in my research about human trafficking, and it says, California has a huge sex trafficking problem, especially when it comes to adolescents. According to the National Human Trafficking Resource Center, the largest majority of human trafficking cases reported in the U.S. each year originate in California. In fact, San Diego, Los Angeles, and San Francisco are 3 of the 10 worst child sex trafficking cities in the U.S. California against slavery. Human trafficking is one of San Diego's worst criminal issues, second only to drug trafficking. That had me thinking, are people really out here selling kids? So I googled, why do people sell kids? I did some scrolling and ran across some comments from people talking about why people sell kids, and these people are commenting so casual about these kids and babies that are being sold, like this is a normal thing. I'm not going to read all these comments, but feel free to pause the video and read them yourself. I ran across a couple people on YouTube saying, did you hear there was an arrest today in Bakersfield regarding child trafficking ring? The next comment says, Bakersfield police had a human trafficking bust today. Then Cal City officials got another warrant and went back in the house this evening. I definitely believe some trafficking is involved, and Cal City was supposed to be a safe haven because Cal City officials just might be involved. All horror stories in small towns have that one bad cop. And these comments were posted a week ago from today. Maybe the Cal City cops are in on this whole thing and trying to cover up the West case to protect themselves because they know the Kern County CPS is corrupt and can be sued, and the whole county will be exposed. Could this be something smaller, only pertaining to Trezell West and Jacqueline? Yes. Or this could be something way bigger than we think. We know the whole West family fosters and adopts kids solely for the money. The thirst is real. I don't think the boys are dead. What would be the point in that? How could they benefit from them being dead, especially when they're money hungry? I really think they sold these boys and continued to get paid for them while they were gone. Then made up a horribly rehearsed story about them going missing, solely because it was approaching the holidays and people like the biological mother would want to see her kids. The whole West family is in on it, and maybe even Kern County CPS and the police department, which would be a good reason to why the case is moving so slow. This is all in my opinion. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.